Gentlemen, let's get raw and real for a moment. Picture this. You're pouring your heart into giving her everything, but deep down, there's that nagging question, am I truly blowing her mind? You care, you try, but sometimes her smile feels like it's hiding something. Maybe she's not fully satisfied, and that stings. But here's the truth that'll set you free. It's not about your size, your stamina, or some mythical performance checklist. It's about something far simpler, yet infinitely more powerful. I'm Dr. Rachel from Vital Eternity, and today I'm unveiling 7 science-backed techniques that'll transform your intimate moments into electric, soul-shaking connections she'll never forget. Stick with me to the end, because the final tip in part 2, it's the one that'll have her craving you, dreaming of you, and counting down the minutes until you're close again. I'm a board-certified expert in men's health and intimacy, with over 15 years helping men from their 30s to their 80s reignite their confidence, master their control, and rediscover passion that burns brighter than ever. My mission? To strip away the myths and give you practical, science-driven tools to become the lover she can't stop thinking about. So, let's dive into the truth that'll change everything. For too long, men have been sold a lie. Movies, porn, and locker room bravado scream that intimacy is about going harder, faster, bigger, like it's a race to some finish line. But science begs to differ. A woman's body isn't wired for relentless pounding. It's wired for rhythm, variety, and deep connection. Rush in too fast and her body isn't ready. The vaginal walls are still tight, blood flow hasn't peaked, and lubrication is just kicking in. That tension or wince you notice, it's not rejection, it's biology screaming for a little patience. But here's the game changer. Once you understand this, you unlock a level of confidence and control that makes you magnetic. She doesn't need force, she needs you, fully present, fully in tune. Think of intimacy like crafting a masterpiece. You don't slap paint on a canvas and call it art. You build it stroke by stroke with intention. When you first enter her, start slow, shallow, steady strokes, staying close, feeling her breath sync with yours. This isn't just foreplay, it's science. Slow movements let her blood vessels dilate, ramping up lubrication and relaxing her muscles. Emotionally, she feels safe, desired, cherished, not used. That slow start isn't a sign of weakness, it's the mark of a master. You're waking her body up, aligning her arousal with yours, creating a spark that builds into a wildfire. Patience is what separates a quick fling from a connection that leaves her breathless. Now, let's talk about a mistake most guys make. They find a rhythm and ride it like it's the only track on the playlist. But the human brain thrives on contrast. Pleasure isn't just in the act. It's in the dance between stimulation and anticipation. When she's into your rhythm, pause for a heartbeat, pull back slightly, and let her body ache for you. This isn't teasing to toy with her. It's about building electric tension. When you return, her nerves ignite, her body responds deeper, and her mind surrenders to the moment. That's dopamine flooding her system, amplifying her emotional bond with you. But here's the catch. Never pause when she's on the edge of climax. That's a mood killer, not a mood maker. Use this technique early to stoke the fire, not when she's ready to explode. Here's a secret that'll set you apart. Repetition numbs the body. Stick to one speed, one depth, one angle, and her nerves start tuning out like a song on repeat. Mix it up. Slow then deep, fast then still. Shift angles, explore new positions. This keeps her nerve endings alive, her body curious, and her mind locked on you. Plus, it's a stamina hack. Varying your motions prevents you from burning out too soon. Think of intimacy like music. The beat alone doesn't make her move. It's the rhythm, the unexpected shifts, the crescendo that pulls her in. Be the rhythm she feels in her bones, the melody she can't stop humming long after the night is over. Now, let's flip the script on what you think you know about pleasure. Most guys assume penetration is the main event, but for many women, it's only part of the story. The clitoris, her most sensitive spot, isn't just a small external point. It's a complex network wrapping around the vaginal canal like a horseshoe. By pressing your pelvis against hers with grinding, rocking, or circular motions, you're lighting up thousands of nerve endings that thrusting alone can't touch. Try this in missionary. Keep your hips close. Move in slow, deliberate circles. The pressure, the closeness, it sends shockwaves through her entire system. Emotionally, she feels enveloped, like you're consuming her in the best way. Physically, she's hit with deeper, fuller pleasure. And here's the kicker. Grinding is less intense for you, helping you last longer. Forget jackhammering, melt her with connection. Welcome back, gentlemen. If you're just joining us, I'm Dr. Rachel from Vital Eternity, sharing 7 science-backed techniques to transform your intimate moments into unforgettable experiences. In part 1, we covered starting slow, using pauses, mixing up rhythms, and the magic of grinding. Now, let's dive into the final 3 techniques that'll take your connection to new heights. And trust me, the last one is the key to making her crave you long after the moment ends. Here's another gem. Your words can be as powerful as your touch. Whisper to her in the moment. Tell her how much she drives you wild, how her body feels against yours, how you can't get enough. This isn't about cheesy lines. It's about raw, genuine desire. Science backs this up. Verbal affirmation boosts oxytocin, the bonding hormone, deepening her emotional connection. It's like adding fuel to an already blazing fire. Keep it authentic, keep it specific to her, and watch how her body responds when she feels truly seen and wanted. A simple, "You feel incredible," whispered at the right moment, can send shivers down her spine and make the moment unforgettable. Let's talk about stamina, because it's not just about lasting longer, it's about staying engaged. Stress, fatigue, or performance pressure can throw you off, but here's a trick. Focus on your breath. Deep, slow breaths keep your nervous system calm, delaying climax while keeping you locked in the moment. Now, take it a step further. Sync your breathing with hers. Inhale as she exhales as she inhales, and feel your bodies move as one. This isn't just a physical hack. It creates a rhythm that pulls her deeper into the experience. You're not just lasting, you're leading, guiding her to a peak that feels shared. It's like you're dancing to the same silent song, and the connection is electric. If you remember nothing else, let this sink in. Your greatest bedroom superpower is awareness. Not your size, not your endurance, not some rehearsed move. Awareness. Tune into her body, her breath, the way her hips shift, the sounds she makes when she's close. That's her language, your ultimate guide. Every woman is different, and she'll show you exactly what she needs if you're paying attention. Your presence triggers oxytocin, making her feel safe, desired, and connected on a primal level. That's what turns sex into intimacy, and intimacy into a memory she'll carry for days, weeks, even years. When you're fully present, her trust deepens, her body opens up, and her passion becomes a fire you both feel. This is the technique that ties it all together, the one that makes her crave you again and again. Here's the bottom line. Women don't want a performance. They want an experience. When you focus on connection over perfection, you're not just satisfying her, you're rediscovering your own confidence, your own joy, your own power. You're not defined by your age or your past. You're defined by the habits you build today. So, what hit you hardest? The power of words, the breathing trick, the grinding technique, or the art of presence? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and I love hearing what resonates with you. Got questions about stamina, health, or taking things to the next level? Ask away, and I'll tackle them in my next video. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button now. Your vitality isn't tied to a number. It's fueled by your choices. I'm Dr. Rachel from Vital Eternity, here to help you reclaim your confidence, your passion, and your fire. Take charge of your body, your connection, and your legacy, starting right now. Let's make every moment unforgettable.